I hope everyone's having a great day. Hello, Ally Heart. You're here early this time. Well, welcome. Hello, Spirit Berry. I mean, I was almost like really late. I like ran through the door in order to actually like start stream on time. So I'm glad you guys were early because I was definitely running behind on schedule. But thank you so much for joining. For this stream today, I'm gonna be continuing making this illustration a moving illustration. So gonna kind of be working on that. I did do a little bit of work off stream, so I will show you what I did. So this is kind of the basics that we have. Yes, they did finally get a Tumblr. I got it just to support you and Spiritberry, so I was like, you know what? It's about time I actually caved in and finally got Tumblr. So I kind of was like, you know what? Screw it. So now I get to actually comment and see your stuff in absolute glory. Oh, before I show you everything that I was able to kind of get done off stream, let me first off grab my frog son. Totally forgot to set him up as well. I'm gonna be a little scattered-brained for like this first little part of stream, just because like I said, I quite literally like ran to the front door in order to get here on time. So, all right, perfect. So what I did off stream is because what I am doing is animating this little kitty cat here. What I did is I fully kind of like took him apart into pieces. I took a chainsaw and dismembered him. So like we have, you know, different leg pieces, upper arm pieces, the leg piece on that side. Actually took his ears off. That's something I'd really finish off stream, was doing his ears. Because I figured doing the ears separate from the head might be a little easy. From Alahar, you can't stay along, but you're glad you could join for a bit. Well, thank you so much for popping by. But yeah, so we got ear, we got the head separate, we got second ear, we got the body, and so one thing that I am kind of proud of that I kind of did off stream was went in and did the tail animation that I wanted to do. So the little kitty's tail moves. So progress, man, progress. Actually, I think the tail movement doesn't look too bad. Mostly based it off of the reference animation that I made. So, I mean, it does have its inconsistencies, but that's okay. This is first time trying a moving / animated illustration, so if it looks a little funky, it looks a little funky. We'll just do better next time. So. But yeah, the little kitty actually moves the tail. So, what I'm probably going to be doing for most of today is, I have my reference animation right here, is I'm going to try and, from Ally Heart, oh wait, let me finish my thought real quick. Basically I'm going to try and map pretty much the different body parts to the positions that they take. From Ally Heart, how close was your frog count? Are you the frog TM? Unfortunately, your frog count was quite off. I believe you guessed somewhere around like 23, 24 last stream, if I remember correctly. And we had like over 50 frogs. But good news is that no one got close or guessed the frog count. Therefore, I would say, Ally Heart, you still are the frog TM for this stream. Alright. I think I'm probably going to start with the head position, which might become easier if I actually put all these in a folder together. Make that the head folder. Boom, head folder. And probably for this whole folder here, I'm gonna probably do keyframes for the different positions, maybe. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. If I want to use keyframes or if I want to do frame by frame. I think keyframes might be the easiest overall, probably. So, you know what? We're gonna go with keyframes. Put this little button here to enable some keyframes. Gotta go down into this folder so I can actually find where it's supposed to be. Perfect. We're gonna enable first one here. I'm gonna say down here would probably be second position, so let's try to like edit and move the head, but it's not like moving for some reason. Oh, you know what was fun today? One thing that was fun today is that apparently I had a friend who had never seen Hunchback of Notre Dame, like the Disney film, and I was like, okay, so but you've at least seen like Hellfire, which is like, you know, a lot of people's top pick for like the best Disney villain song. Dude had not even seen Hellfire, and that was a blast being like, here, look at the video, look how cool this is. And then I absolutely went hog wild on showing him there was some of the songs from the musical. Hello, Kelly, welcome. Oh, it's the Burr month now. Christmas is approaching. You're right. It is slowly becoming the winter times. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time being able to move the head. Oh, is that because the head is attached to this entire file here? Yes, that's because the head is attached to this entire file here. Well, that's not totally inconvenient. Cheese and crackers, that's fine. Oh man, this is gonna be awkward to move. Since the head is like completely attached to the entire frame of the canvas for some reason. But yeah, it's totally approaching the colder months, which I'm kind of excited for and kind of not excited for. One, it'll be nice not having to run the AC all the time. But on the flip side, I get cold so easily, and I have so many cute clothes that I have for summer that I did not get the opportunity to wear. And I'm very sad because I will not get the opportunity to wear them later. Okay, I think that's the amount of movement that I need for the head. Oh my goodness. Okay, snap that back into place and make sure I have that as a actual frame here. That would be lovely. But yeah, what I am excited for about the upcoming cold months is snow. I absolutely love snow, as well as like I think everyone really enjoys like the leaves changing over the course of like winter time. So definitely got to see if like me and my siblings can go up to the mountains, up to maybe like Aspen area or something, to take like a small hike as the leaves are changing. I think that would be so cool. All right, there's a second settle here, so let me move this to the settle position, about right there. From Spearberry, you finally came up with names for some of your characters. You didn't have a name. Oh, nice! Excited to hear what they are, Spearberry. If you want to share them, that would be perfectly like awesome and cool. From user 1K subs. Had no idea. Shoot, did I actually reach 1K? Hold up. I know I was pretty close. Holy shoot, guys! Oh my gosh! That's insane! Hold up. Let me... I took a screenshot so I can just... Yo! I had no idea. Holy shoot! Guess I'll have to do something for 1K. Some Nick mentions hello! Hello there! Welcome. From Spearberry. The Cerberus character's name is Salem. Ooh, that's a good name. And the Jackalope character is Indigo. Ooh, those are some good names. Those are some actual fire names. From user inserts confetti. Thank you. I honestly am a little floored by that. I was not paying attention. I know I was kind of close, but I didn't think I'd hit it, especially not on stream. That's actually insane. Thank you, Shrivathan. It just popped in 100k subs. That's so cool. I had no idea that it happened, to be honest. It's been kind of insane. The animatic that I was working on a few times on here for character Aaron, that has like a decent amount of views on it, and I had no idea. I'm so grateful though, and thank you to everyone who's popped into stream thus far. It's only been like 14 minutes, and it's awesome to have you all here. Alright. I guess we should at least I need to think of something to do for 1K over here on YouTube, I guess. Because usually on Instagram, when I meet a milestone, usually it's like throw this in your style challenge. So I guess I gotta think of what to do, because I definitely didn't think I'd be hitting that milestone anytime soon. Maybe I'll like, maybe I'll do a video where I spawn like 1,000 frogs and see if it blows up my computer. Maybe, hold up. I at least know what to do to celebrate on stream. Let me set something up real quick. All right, we have Tiny Frog. There's a reason for that. I'm gonna spawn like a bajillion of them, as kind of like a celebration, and just have a bajillion frogs on stream, and we'll see how many, if they decide to duplicate, and how many we'll get at the end. 1,000 hour live stream win, dude. I have no idea. I've really streamed over like 2 hours. That would be insane, though. An 1,000 hour live stream. I wouldn't even know what to do for like 1,000 hours to keep people entertained, to be honest. Do like I don't know, like 1,000 hours I work on like one illustration or something and make it like the coolest illustration ever. How much is 1,000 hours actually in like days? Wouldn't that be like somewhere close to like a year being on live stream? Cause hold up, I'm gay. I can't do math. I know how many minutes are in a year because I'm a theater kid. If you're curious, I think it's like, hold on, I gotta remember the beat. 5,000, 2,800, 600 minutes, something like that. But I mean, then like 1,000 hours wouldn't be like a year. It'd be like a few months of like constant live stream, wouldn't it? Imagine your internet doesn't go out for like 1,000 hours. You'd have to have the world's best internet and or like, I guess like electrical system, because just imagine you're doing like a really long challenge like that, and your Wi-Fi comes out. 365 days times 24 hours. I would have to break out a calculator. Hold up. Alright, breaking out the calculator. This is not what we're here for, but this is what's happened. So, because 365 times 1,000 is, yeah. So that's 36. It's 306. Oh jeez, 365,000. So 1,000 times 24. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. 1,000 hours is a little over 40 days. Yeah, because it'd be... You know what? I'm gonna go with the assumption being a little over 40 days, because... Listen, there's a reason why when I was, like, choosing an art college to go to, I chose an art college without math classes, because arithmetic is not my best friend. Okay, yeah, a little over 40 days sounds legit. That would be an insane amount of time to live stream, though. Trying to drag over all the tiny frogs onto the screen so we can have like a frog palooza. You know, just make a banner with all your characters. That would be fun. I don't know, there's actually like an old art piece that I did that I realized that I could totally use as a YouTube banner a while ago, but it's like from like 2021, so it's a decent time ago that I made that art piece. Alright. I'm gonna throw a little bit more of the bajillion frogs on screen. It's definitely not anywhere close to 1,000, but hopefully it's at least over 50 to celebrate everyone. Alright. Boom, frog. And you can remake the artwork. That is a good idea. I think I've tried to remake that artwork a few dozen times, actually. Oh, hello. Sorry, my brother had broken in to give me snacks. And also, congratulations. Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. Went from, what was it, 22,000 we checked today, and then it went up to 2,000 more. 24. Yeah.
Also, have fun counting these at the end of stream. Oh no, you're right. Oh jeez, it's just gonna be like a straight 10 minutes of counting all these. Oh, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe we don't count frogs today, because I feel like I'm gonna like have a stroke. Oh jeez. I mean, then again, maybe the pain would be worth it. Maybe it would be worth it. Alright. Only got like a few more frogs to like drag onto the screen. And you know, I only spawned like, I would say like maybe 30 of them by myself. And I definitely think there's a little bit more than 30 right now. To be honest, I might have to learn a little bit of code. Because these little frogs work on Shimiji, which is like a really simple code where they kind of just walk around and have fun on your computer. It's like a really old program and everything. That's run on Java, so I could probably easily like make a program to count how many instances of Shimiji are present, so I wouldn't have to count them manually. I would have to look up how to do that, but that would definitely be something that I could probably do. Okay. Oh, great. I forgot. Oh man, it's gonna be almost impossible to try and scroll down here now. I'm gonna try to have to scroll on my timeline, and then like, I'm just gonna be cock-blocked by like thousands of frogs. Make an automatic frog counter? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that might be the best bet. I mean, at some point, I really want to see if I can do stream integration with the little frogs. I would have to figure out how that works. There's probably some videos somewhere on stream integration with these little guys. Alright. I'm very confused. Hold up. Okay. Face is in this position. Okay, it stays low. move this frame back here. Alright. Then for all of these frames, I'm going to change them to smooth interpolation so we can kind of see how things are going to look. And smooth interpolation just basically means that it's faster in the middle and then slower at the ends of the movement. From Spirit Bear, you're getting sleepy. Unfortunately, you can't stay. That's perfectly fine. I hope you have a great rest of your night, Spirit Bear. Thank you for dropping by. Alright. We're going to do that on a smooth interpolation and this on a smooth interpolation. Maybe. Hold up. When does the head start moving? Somewhere around here. So I'm actually going to move this dot. Hey! The head moves! It's so pixely, but it moves! Definitely needs to be, I think, a portion of time where the head stays down lower and doesn't move much. So, probably just gonna copy paste this down. Nope, not paste. I want to copy and paste. Cheese and crackers, man. Also, unfortunately, stream won't be too laggy, because of all the tiny frogs. From that pangolin, popping in for a sec before going to bed. Just finished drawing some sketches for your new D&D character. You'll finish him tomorrow, but for now you shall sleep. That's perfectly fine. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I hope you get some sleep. Alright. That's not what I wanted. Oh, cheese and crackers. The toolbar will not go away. Alright, there we go. Toolbar is away now. Probably paste it there. So the head should stay stagnant. Yeah! It'll stay still for a little bit, so that'll be cool. Nice! You know what? I just realized the frogs look so much better in resolution as like tiny frogs than they do as big frogs. That is for sure. From that pangolin, thank you. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you. Alright. I actually think the head movements are pretty cute. On my base animation, I definitely made some funky choices with the mouth, like definitely here from going from one frame to the other where the muzzle changes like shape. But you know, that's neither here nor there. This is just for reference. Therefore, it is fine. The head actually doesn't move terribly, to be honest. There are some parts where I'm definitely gonna have to go in and like adjust the body position, just for sake of like keeping everything like together as like a flowing motion, so there's not like an awkward bump where the neck is, like there is right now. If I were to remove this piece, you can kind of see the awkward neck bump right there. So definitely will have to fix that. I think next thing to do is move the ears in their separate directions, which hopefully should be easy to do, but we will see. Alright, this is front ear. keyframes because keyframes are already enabled. Yep, okay. That makes things a lot easier. One of my concerns for this was definitely that I wouldn't be able to do keyframes on lower frames inside of a folder. That's not something I've tried on Clip Studio Paint yet, so. Oh, jeez. Everything's saving, therefore everything is super laggy right now. Alright. Perfect. Pretty much gonna go in and do the same thing. Put keyframes on hold interpolation, kind of go through and switch their positions when they have new ones. Okay, so like, this one's definitely a new position. Therefore, I think I'm gonna move cursor here. Or that's technically the anchor point. That little terminology for you, that little crosshair right there, that's the anchor point where everything moves from that position. Hello, Dragon Paint, welcome! You know, something that I might do real quick on stream, just slightly. I think I might move my little purple stream box up just slightly so you guys can see the frogs on the top of my screen just a little bit more. Alright. Oh, I forgot which ear I was adjusting. That's a little embarrassing. Whoops. Thought I was adjusting the back ear, but I'm adjusting the front ear. I don't have the inside and the outside of the ears currently as separate layers, so I'm just gonna see how far I can kind of push it with the ears staying the least amount of cut up as they are. I'd say that's like the right position. Yeah! Something like that. Hello, Energy King! Welcome! Dragon Paint asks how we all are. Or how are y'all? I gotta use the correct terminology. How are y'all? I'm actually doing pretty well. User pointed out that we hit, or at least like on the Comic Fodder channel, we hit 1,000 or 1K. So like it's pretty. That's hype and exciting. Alright, so this ear position, I believe, is the same as the ear position over here. No, it isn't. Ah. Oh, congrats on 1K, that's huge. Yeah, I didn't even know what happened, honestly. It's insane. And so that's kind of why there's like 1,000 little frogs running around, because that's the premature celebration is a bunch of tiny frogs. And they're a little smaller so we can get more than usual, because usually they'll like stick around like maybe 50 of them. But they're the smaller these little guys get, the more they tend to multiply. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna count them at the end of the stream. We will see. Because it might be a little hard to count this many. Alright. Have the ear rotated and then scooch it back onto the head. I don't think that looks too bad. Maybe it does. Hold up. Okay, that's regular position. cat's upwards position, lower position, and has a little bit of an ear wiggle, so gotta copy paste the user. Can you imagine 1,000 people in a room? Crazy amount. Dude, it's absolutely unbelievable. As like as an American that I am, we always, tend to use units of measurement that make absolutely no sense. Like, you know, you measure how long something is in football fields. Like, I don't think I could imagine 1,000 people in a room, but I could definitely imagine like 1,000, like how long 1,000 feet is, if that's how it is. Or that sounds crazy. I sound insane right now, but like, how many people 1,000 people is if they were like all laying down? Like, how much ground does 1,000 people cover in a football field? Like, that's insane. From Dragon Pay, haha, LeBron. Yep, they're chilling. They're running around. They're like slowly dispersing onto my other monitor after I like dragged all of them back. We can demonstrate with the frogs. I would have to try and count to 1,000. I was talking about earlier. I gotta learn how to code just slightly so I can add like an automatic frog counter. Because I think that might be nice to actually keep tabs. Anna J. King, imagine a frog on screen for each follower. Rip FPS. No, exactly. That would be so much fun to do. But like, I would have no idea how many frogs would be spawned because I don't have a counter yet, and I would have to learn how to code to do that, which I'm willing to do. I will dabble into another subject in order to learn how to count frogs accurately. A user says, think Comic-Con or anime convention, but smaller. Oh man, thinking about numbers scares me, and especially like 1,000 people, dude. That's crazy. It's insane. Like, on Instagram, I know I have a ton of followers over there. So, I think it's 5K over on Instagram and 1,000 over here. That's like 6,000 people, just in general. Insane. From Dragon Paint, I feel like the stream would crash, or you would just look pure green. I don't know. The good thing about these little guys is that they're meant to be optimized. Like, they barely have any code. Like, their code is like so simple because they're meant to run in the background of your PC. I mean, I could probably like pull up Task Manager and see how much like RAM and CPU they're using. That would be a fun experiment. Maybe for 1K, I'll go back through some of the old streams and stuff and calculate, like, make a whole, like, I don't know, like Google Docs sheet or like Google Forms and catalog how many frogs we've had over time, and then do like an 1,000 frogs stream and just see how much it tanks my GPU. That would be hilarious. It would probably be hard to set up. It might take me a decent amount of time, but... So you're saying we could get 1,000 frogs. I'm saying it might be a possibility. I'm not sure of the power of a single frog. I know, like, when I usually have around 50 or more, when they're a larger size, my computer really starts to slow down. But theoretically, we probably could get 1,000 frogs. In theory. That would be a fun stream trying to stress out my computer and test the limits. Good thing I have, like, at least a little bit of noise canceling on my microphone. Because imagine, like, we get to, like, I don't know, like 700 frags or something, and you could just hear the helicopter my computer has become. That would be funny. Just turn off noise canceling just so you could hear the absolute helicopter. Okay. Your position, I'm gonna match up with this head here. Or no, I shouldn't match it up with an earlier head just because it makes it easier. I have no idea where his head ends and begins. And it doesn't help for some gosh darn reason. Clip Studio Paint decides that the layer for these is the entire canvas, so you can't like go in and do small adjustments. So it's really hard to like get the ear in the correct position when I can barely see where it's supposed to be. I'm really not trying to like make the ear slide all over the head. I'm really trying to keep it in like consistent areas, you know? You know what? That's actually not bad. I'll call that good for right there. And then we have when cat paw does cat things. From user, well, you're extra today. I keep not getting to stream, so let's join for the whole stream next Thursday. That's totally fine. But you might come back near the end of this one. If not, fine. Have a great night. Absolutely. Have a great night as well. Thank you so much for dropping by. It's an absolute blast to have you, and I hope you have a good night. Alright. Now that this one is posted, I think we're gonna do lowest position and then hope that it tweens properly. And by tweening, I mean like the computer calculates the correct position between one area and the next. So I think this is the lowest down that the ear gets, so I'm gonna set keyframe here. And this keyframe is going to be pretty difficult to try and accomplish because the ear has been like absolutely this is technically the back of the ear, so I might have to do a cover-up frame on here just to make it actually match and keep consistent, but we'll see. Okay, that's a little too far down, I think. Or maybe it isn't. We'll keep it there for right now, and then mayhaps go back and change it up. No, I'm gonna blue so I can kind of tell what's what a little bit more than just not. Yeah, this is the lowest point of where the arm is over the ear. We're gonna keep it like that for right now. Will it look proper in the end? We will see. That is a problem for later me. Alright. And then we're gonna raise the ear back up. We're gonna try and keep keyframes slightly like on the same frame. Oh my gosh, I did see the new Minecraft trailer. Alright, so listen. I mean, I'm not going to say a controversial opinion at all because, oh boy, that movie looks awful. But a little bit of context. I follow the Minecraft Instagram account because I want to know what's like up and what's happening. And every single post that like Minecraft ever makes, the comments are always horrendous, right? Like, there was one where they were talking about, like, literally something completely... It was just, like, a cute little, like, cat meme. Pretty much. Where they, like, made, like, a Minecraft cat meme. And there were, like, gifs of people, like, setting cats on fire in the comments. Like, their comments are horrendous. And, like, when the Minecraft movie trailer dropped, and I saw that sheep for the first time, I didn't pay attention to the rest of the trailer for a hot minute. I just scrolled straight down to the comments because I knew exactly what the comments were gonna be. And honestly, I feel like having accomplished bullying a large animation studio into redoing a model, because that has worked once, I really hope and wish it does work again. But unfortunately, I think it's not going to. But I unfortunately didn't really have super high hopes. I did have high hopes when I learned like the people who were gonna be making the set pieces and props and stuff, or I at least know some of the set pieces were made by the same studio who did like I believe it was the Hobbit movies. And so I was really excited for that. And then the Minecraft sheep popped up onto my screen. And I don't know why it looks like I don't know, like baby's first NFT or something. I really don't like criticizing or making fun of someone's art or anything of the sort, because yeah, that's in bad faith, and I feel awful doing that for stuff. But when a large, like, companies, why do 9 out of 10, or at least, like, 2 out of 5 times, when there's been, like, a Minecraft, or just, in general, like, what? You know what? 2 out of 2 times, there has been a live-action adaptation of a beloved video game series, and 2 out of 2 times, I don't know why, they made the models so uncanny to look at. I mean, the casting is fun. I mean, having Jack Black and stuff is always great. I love Jack Black. A lot of people do. I really enjoy him in a lot of films. But, man... It's, probably not a movie I'm gonna watch, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of bad movies that people say are awful movies. And I'll give them a shot because, you know what, screw you, I want to make my own opinions. I think this one regardless of how, like, how good the movie is, regardless of the trailer, I don't think as an artist I could sit there and visually be able to look at animals in this in the Minecraft movie. They just I don't want to say they freak me out because they're not scary or anything, but the amount of uncanny value that they have is higher than 10. Like, it's like 11 out of 10. And I feel like it would have been so cool if they still could have kept like the live action aspect to the movie, but if they actually went in, like, I guess, a less stylized, more closer to the games kind of look for a lot of the animals. Like, the piglins have a very, like, are pretty on model. I mean, is it against Minecraft lore that they're in the overworld and not turning into zombie pigmen? Absolutely. That's not, like, nevertheless, I'm perfectly fine if they're like, screw the lore for a little bit. But, and they're pretty on model. There's something about the way they move, but I just couldn't, like, the llama at the end, I just can't. I just physically can't look at that, unfortunately. From Dragon Paint, definitely sounds like a cash grab rather than they actually care. Which I know, it definitely does, which is really sad because there's been really good movies that's been coming out, and Minecraft is like one of the most, like, #1 played game across the world. And having, like, a movie that people have been waiting for, a movie that came out before GTA 6, mind you, a movie that we never thought was gonna happen. We learned that it was finally gonna happen, and then we're like, oh no, it's gonna be live action, that's gonna be bad. Well, I mean, I at least kept my, like, hopes high, and then the trailer dropped, and I don't know. From Nick's Mansion S, I can't imagine the other animals. There's like a snippet of the wolf, like, howling at the moon, and you can kind of see it in the light, and it still has, like, those weird, like, glass eyes. I honestly think, like, regardless whether it was an actual animated movie or a live action CGI, like, and it's pretty much still gonna be an animated movie either way. The one thing that I was like, why didn't you do this, is why didn't they just, like, look up all the animators that made Minecraft music videos? Like, the remix for, like, Viva La Vida? Like, those Minecraft animators? Why didn't they look at those Minecraft animators and their cool stuff and, like, imagine how good at animation they are now. Contact all of them and have them make the movie in models. Because I feel like that would have felt a lot more Minecraft, even if there was live action. Because they tried to do a reimagining, I guess. And they reimagined it bad, unfortunately. Again, I'm not really one to try and, like, diss on art. And I really have a knack for, like, enjoying bad movies. Like, last stream, I was just going off on how much I actually enjoyed the Borderlands movie. But, bro, I just... when I was looking through the comments, like, going full circle back to the beginning when I was talking about the comment section, there were so many really funny ones. One that I can at least remember off the top of my head is that someone was like, hey, honestly, sorry to say this, Minecraft, but I think this needed a little bit more time on the crafting bench. Or, like, on the crafting table. Someone said, like, oh, looks like the furnace ran out of fuel. I don't know, there was a bunch of funny ones. I wish I could remember more of them off the top of my head. But, bro, as much as I'm like, I'm probably not gonna see it, I do want to support video game movies because that's something that I really want to see more of. But I think I might just ignore the movie and just watch the Netflix show, to be honest. Um, I don't know what the Netflix show is like wholly gonna end up as, but I really think it's probably gonna be better than the movie. At least I hope it will be. If they use the same style for the Netflix show as the movie, I'm just gonna like cry in the corner as like watching um Don't Mind at Night on repeat and call that the Minecraft movie. Alright, cool. So, should be most of these. Then I'm gonna go through and replace these with smooth interpolation, little bits as well. From Dragonplay, maybe if we bully them hard enough, it can get the Sonic treatment, just maybe. I hope so too. I really do. But the thing is that we probably shouldn't bully Minecraft, like Mojang the company, because I really don't think it was their decision. And I don't really think they have enough say in the movie to actually, like, change the ugly animals. Or the uncanny animals. I'm not trying to call them ugly. I'm just... They're uncanny. We need to find, like, you know, the actual, like, studio that handled the development and bully them. And whoever's, like, the producer or director. Because I really don't think Mojang as a company, especially considering how weird and off and how un-Minecraft the movie seems thus far, I really don't think Mojang really had that much of a say in it. Maybe that's just me having some wishful thinking. Because, dude, I would absolutely love to work for Mojang one day. That would be so cool. But, what I'm, like, trying to say is that I don't think it was them. Because one thing that Mojang has been really hard about is making sure Minecraft feels like Minecraft. No matter, like, whatever the new update, they want to keep stuff with the same feeling. And honestly, I feel like they've been really achieving that with the last few, like, updates. Like, the Tricky Trials update, actually a really good update. Trial Chambers are genuinely fun. That's nevertheless, that's a complete other topic than just the Minecraft movie. But yeah, man. I agree. I don't like bullying people on the internet. Some decisions deserve to at least get a little bit of negative attention. And only because it is like a large scale movie. I was really hoping for the best, man. So hoping for the best. From Dragon Paint, no, yeah, I think that is often the case. Those kinds of decisions are made by higher up in the chain. Exactly. Like, I completely, like, I agree with that. Because, man, it just, I don't know. Such high hopes for the movie, and it's... I know sometimes trailers can be deceiving and either make or break a movie's reception. But based on the content that they showed, which honestly, mostly in a trailer, you want to show, it's like a hook. It's like, in literative writing classes, you had your book to like open up your idea to people, and you're like, oh, here's the hook to the film or the movie that I have. So you want to put like the most exciting, intriguing elements into that trailer, and all of these elements just feel not that well made. I mean, don't get me wrong, the animation is well made. Like, the movie has good, talented people working on it, but somewhere along the line in the higher chain of someone making decisions, they took a look at that Minecraft sheep and they called it good. Like, let me look up an image of this Minecraft sheep. Way off topic of finishing this illustration, but like, also trigger warning for absolutely uncanny sheep. Look at this guy. He doesn't even have Minecraft proportions. Like, his head is way too big. Someone took a look at this sheep higher up in the chain and A-okayed it and said, yeah, I think the animals should definitely look like that. Maybe if they ever come out with like an art book for the movie, which I think is highly unlikely, we could actually see like maybe the 2D conception of what the animals were supposed to look like. So then we could understand like, oh, maybe they looked really good in 2D, but something went wrong when trying to translate the animals into 3D. But yeah, that's the face of terror right there. This will haunt my dreams. Alright, Minecraft movie aside. went a little bit on a tangent there. Apologies. From Dragon Maid, they hired an AI artist and called it good. Oh man. That is funny. However, I don't want to assume that all art that is uncanny is made by AI, because as a human artist, I have made so many AI looking like things, which is weird to say, but like there's been points in time where there's just inconsistencies that every artist makes. But man, the eyes just really bother you. No, dude, the eyes are awful and the proportions just drive me insane, because that's not a Minecraft sheep. That's like an NFT sheep. That's like, like those NFT monkeys. What if it was a sheep? From Alihar, oh gosh, I came back to something terrifying. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I should have blurred out the image. The image is absolutely awful. But just talking about the Minecraft movie, and apparently I had a lot more opinions on it than I thought I originally did. Alright, the ear's floating in weird places. That's not good. It does... Oh, that's not good at all. Let's try and fix that now, shall we? Haha, sorry, Alihart. Yeah, whoopsies, Alihart. Sincerest apologies. Alright, what frame is it that dips down? Why is it dipping down here? Because this one is high. And that one's also high. Maybe it's because this isn't in the right place. Let's see if I put the anchor point in the right place and it'll actually, like, not do a weird dip. Okay, it was the anchor point. It was the anchor point. Minecraft jump scare. Dude, From Ally Heart, you're actually excited for it. It looks so bad. I think it might actually fall into the it's so bad it's good category. You're right. There are a lot of movies that do fall into that category, and I've like said this that I do want to support animated films in any sense or amount. But I don't think I could physically look at those animals during a movie, unfortunately. Something in my deep feral human sense gives me the ick about them. From Ally Heart, you love bad movies actually? It's a guilty pleasure of yours? No, this 100% agree. Bad movies are great. I love bad movies actually. I just don't know if I could look that sheep dead in the eyes again. And honestly, it's been kind of sad that like it's kind of weird that the only like really, I guess, good adaptation of a video game movie hasn't exactly come out, because each movie, of course all movies have faults to them, but each movie like isn't up to par with the general consensus of stuff. Like the Mario movie was great, but some of the voice acting was just off. I loved like the FNAF movie and the Borderlands movie. Absolutely love those movies. But man, the writing is just bad. From Ally Heart, speaking of bad animated movies, has anyone seen The Christmas Tree? I believe I've seen it somewhere in like a childhood fever dream. I don't think I've actually watched it recently. One of your favorite Christmas classics? Nice. For Dragon Paint, controversial opinion, but that's how I feel about Twilight. Ooh, you love them, but you think they're so funny. I think a lot of people feel that way, especially like retrospectively about Twilight. The last D&D movie, you heard it was really, really good. Yeah, I did hear that movie was really good, and I wouldn't say that's like a video game adaptation, but I did hear that movie was really good, and I would have loved to see it. I have not seen it yet. I've heard great things from my brother, where it's, you know, exactly like a D&D campaign. A lot of people did like the D&D movie. Although, unfortunately, because it did reach a bigger audience than just Dungeons & Dragons people. I know a lot of people who actually played D&D really enjoyed it, but a lot of people who looked at D&D with like rose-covered glasses, thinking, oh, it's like these epic journeys that you like go through, without any silliness, really came out of the movie with mixed feelings. Because they came into the movie being like, oh, it's gonna be like a gritty fantasy movie, and it wasn't. At least that's what I've heard. And again, I've not actually seen the movie. I do want to see the movie. I don't know where to see the movie anymore. Alright, I think the ear is fine now after I've... Oh, cheese and crackers. What absolutely happened? Why did that go so off kilter? Oh, because this is in the wrong place. See, this is why you always have to make sure your anchor point is where it needs to be. Because if you don't, your stuff turns out funky. Exactly like that Minecraft sheep. The one with the meme where Santa blows up the kids? What? There's a Christmas movie with Santa blowing up kids? What? That sounds like a great Christmas movie. If it is the same movie that you were talking about, Ally Hart. Alright. This needs to be moved. I'm using my arrow keys to move it right now so I can get more subtle adjustments. Because these are definitely... What if I did just put the most in interpolation? How the heck would that look? Not bad, not bad. You think the movie is on Amazon now? You could be wrong. I might have to look into that. I think my mom has Amazon Prime, so I'll see if I can mooch off of her to get the movie. From Dragon Paint? It's an edit. You don't think it actually happens in the movie. Okay, that makes more sense. Then it does electrocute the villain in the movie? Oh, oh jeez. Alright. I think on this one, I want to make a separate thing here, because this needs to rotate it up just a little bit. Kind of keep the illusion that scratching down, up, and then back down. I think this back down one, I'm just going to copy paste. We'll see how that looks. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. More like he's actually itching the ear. I find it funny that, like, so far, like, the last two streams have been, like, off-brand, like, movie reviews and people talking about their opinions on movies. I absolutely love that. I don't know, but talking about holiday films, pretty much, the only movie, holiday-wise, that, like, my family will watch from October to December is Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, hands down. That is, like, the only, like, Christmas movie, quote-unquote, that we ever watch is Nightmare Before Christmas. Which, technically, in my opinion, isn't either a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie. It's actually a Thanksgiving movie because, you know, it's Nightmare Before Christmas, so it's not, you know, on Christmas technically. But that's like the only holiday movie we'll actually like rewatch all the time is just Nightmare Before Christmas. My mom absolutely loves the movie. I think last like holiday season, my brother saved up a bunch of money to buy her, like, I think last year there were these collector's edition dolls, and so my brother saved up a bunch of money to buy them, and I like split it 50-50 with him. And like, unfortunately we haven't had a place to display them yet, but dude, those dolls are so cool. Like, half my house is just like Nightmare Before Christmas memorabilia. Like, my mom pretty much, if anyone grew up to become Hot Topic, that would be my mom. Like, Hiromi, like Hiromi, Stitch, Nightmare Before Christmas, that's all of her aesthetic. from Nick Mansion S. You memorize all of the songs, LOL. How could you not? Some of those are bangers. I think probably my favorite Nightmare Before Christmas song would definitely have to be Sally's song. I think that's what it's called. It's when she gets like the premonition, or I don't know if that's the right word, but she kind of gets like the vision of what's gonna happen when Jack tries to take over Christmas. Like that's my favorite song. It just has. It goes like something strange is in the wind. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, that song. If that made any sense. I don't know. I've also been a huge Oogie Boogie fan for forever. Probably my favorite character from all of like Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if that's a controversial pick. Yeah, it's Sally's song. I just couldn't remember if that was the actual title or not. But yeah, it's Sally's song. I love that song. Okay, why is the ear wigging out? It's like y'all see that? It's just like okay, it doesn't wig out as bad, but I think it's when the ear goes into a high position, maybe. Yeah, because the base rotation of the ear changes. If I were to set it back to about like here, I think it would be fine. I don't know. Sorry, my mom just like hopped in. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Okay, what the? Love you. All right. Apparently, I can't talk about my mom anymore. Cheese and crackers. I was just saying that she liked.
It was just weird.
We were talking about Nightmare Before Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Sorry, mom jump scare. She was in the background. She barged in for a hot second. I'm trying to think, oh boy, I need to listen to it now. Yeah, I mean, it is the season. Even though it's not after Halloween, which is when the movie takes place. But it is the season. Oh, you have an Oogie figure of Oogie Boogie's bug form? Nice. Oh, you have an Oogie figure of the bug form? The bugs are so cute. Listen, I'm not like an anti-bug person, and I'm not like a pro-bug person. Animated bugs are kind of cute, not gonna lie. Maybe it's just the roach from WALL-E that like got me sentimental about animated bugs, or like an ant's life. But man, movie bugs, I love movie bugs, especially Oogie Boogie, best movie bug ever. Okay, actually, the motion doesn't look super sus's HE double hockey sticks. Like the head movement with the tail. First ever trying to like rig and like cut up a illustration in a program that's not made for this. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. That is a small error in the tail that I will have to fix. That's annoying, but that is okay. Alright. Next ear. We're gonna go back to putting hold keyframes on stuff. Alright, okay, the second ear does wiggle here. I'll do that a little later. Okay. Lower position here. Make sure we'll do this. Move the anchor point where it needs to be. Slowly move the ear to hopefully where it should be. From Dragon Paint, my friend was really into Nightmare Before Christmas too. I was literally always thinking of helping throw a themed birthday party for her soon because it's coming up. Ooh, that would be fun. Or at best, make Nightmare Before cupcakes. Or Nightmare Before Christmas cupcakes. That would be so much fun. I mean, the cupcakes could probably be pretty easy, especially if you're like good at like using hand piping, because you could totally make like Jack Skellington's face on a bunch of like cupcakes with white frosting on it. I think I've definitely seen that in a few like baking magazines. Alright, okay. Position of this isn't a bad place. It needs to be like lower down. Probably like around here. So that when I rotate it, the whole ear doesn't come with. You know what? That looks good. That looks good. Yeah! I don't know, another good thing to always do, especially since you're an artist, is, one of my favorite things to do is make, birthday banners, where basically you get small sheets of paper, and of course you, like, write happy birthday on them with a letter on each piece of paper, and in those letters you draw, like, little fun illustrations, so you could always, like, do some Nightmare Before Christmas themed little illustrations in those bubble letters. And by doing that, and then you use, like, either you punch holes in the paper or you just tape string to the back of them. You can make a little, like, handmade, birthday sign as well. Or banner, technically. That's something I've done definitely a few times. Ear comes back up. So I think it's in the same position as the normal ear is. So we're just gonna copy paste this. Yep, it's in the same position as the normal ear is. We're going to lean the ear forward now. I gotta keep remembering to change the anchor points and put them where they're supposed to be. Because they default to awful positions and I keep forgetting about it. And that will screw me over later. When in doubt, always remember to move your anchor point. There we go. Hopefully I can at least get a decent amount of this finished. I'm signing off now. Good night and good luck on animating. Thank you so much for joining stream. It was wonderful to have you. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Maybe we'll lift the ear up a little bit over here. Okay, so the ear stays lower as the head is rising. So like around here, I would say I'm probably gonna make sure the ear stays nice and low. Maybe it should be lower because maybe if I put it up here. There we go. That's a cute position for the ears in general. From Dragon Paint, you're gonna drop off too. You had a long day at work, but it was a fun stream as always. Good luck with the animation, looks great. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your night as well. Thank you so much for joining. And saying the animation looks great from you is an absolute compliment, so thank you very much. Alrighty, we got one ear. Alright, and then this should be where it reaches normal position again. Or at least close to normal. Yeah, that's pretty much normal. And then it ends off the rest of the animation like that, I believe. Yep. Alright. Let's go in and put some fun interpolation stuff on now. And see how it looks in the end. Hopefully all of the anchor points are in the same place. This one is not. As I say that, the first one that I check is not in the right place. Like about there, I think. Looks like the poor kitty has a crosshair on his head and is gonna be like taken out by a sniper or something, just like I would not want that to happen. Jeez. Would not want that to happen to this poor kitty cat. Alright, this should be the last one right here. So let's see how this looks in general. I'm gonna take the overlay off so I can kind of like see the full picture here. Definitely have to fix that first ear a little bit. The second ear is actually looking pretty good. Second ear is actually looking great, if I might add. The first one has some funky movement. I'm gonna move that to be aligned with the last one. So hopefully... Nope. I really want both the ears to be moved up at the same time at the end. But they're not. I think we're gonna put that down just a little bit. Yeah, that looks cute. That looks cute. Definitely have to do some adjustments. Okay, these are when the ear wiggles happen. I have mine offset, so let's put those on the same kind of area slash panel. Alright, the ear wiggles look a little silly. Alright, especially this one up here. Let's try and fix this a little bit. That is not in the right place. Okay, let's make sure this one is in the right place. Alright, I'm on the front ear. So it should be about there. Okay, I do not want light table. I have no idea what light table does. Alright, those are in their respective places. Okay. The ear scoots forward on this one, which is definitely one of the reasons why it looks a little off. So let's move it back a little bit. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna start over on these keyframes. I think that might be the best for right now. So we want to lift this up, put it down, goes back up, and then settles out, is what it's supposed to do. Let's see if that fixed it. Yeah! That actually looks good! It's meant to do the, you know when cats, like, have, like, an itch on their ear or something, and then they, like, switch their ear and, like, itch it? It's kind of weird. Or, they don't itch it, but, like, their ear gets touched, so it kind of just, like, moves really quickly. I'm gonna say that's what I accomplished. We're gonna say that that's good. Alright. I do, however, want to make sure the ears are, like, going up in sync. I really don't like the fact that they're not. Alright. By now, the ear's starting to go up. And by here, the ear's still down. But it looks really cute down right now. That is the issue. At the ears here, it starts to go up here. I think we're gonna take this keyframe here. We're gonna paste it over here. We're just gonna move it close. Maybe. I don't like how floaty that movement is. That looks bad. And the ears are still decent, so let's try that again. Okay. I think here, instead of the ear being so low, I think we switch it to halfway as well. So if they're both at halfway, then when they finally finish going up, it should be finished. Yeah, so they go at the same time. I don't know why the second second ear has a weird wiggle. Let's figure that out. Okay, the ear's low. Over here, the ear's high. The ear's low again. So we just take out this right. That should be how that works out. Should fix it. And the ear looks kind of weird moving like that in this portion. But that's because the ear's being itched, and so the paw will be covering it. I think that doesn't look too bad so far. I might call it here and finish the rest off stream, just because I'm getting a little eepy sleepy. It is a little bit of a shorter stream than usual, and I hope that's okay. But I don't know. We'll see how long it takes me to count frogs. So I'm just gonna kind of start counting frogs as this little animation plays in the background of what we have thus far. So we already have one on this screen, and we got a bunch on the other screen. We got one, or that's technically two. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, jeez. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Oh, whoops. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Oh, whoops. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68, 69, nice, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86,
Jeez.
87, oh, whoops, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 90, oh, hold up, 94, 95. We have 95 frogs in total today. I mean, hey, imagine this amount of frogs times, like, pretty much times 10, and that would be 1,000. That's insane. There's already way too many frogs on screen. I guess, like, the smaller they are, the more amount that they multiply. Because I did make them a little bit smaller, and I definitely did spawn a little bit extra at the beginning of stream. So that's, I mean, 95 is still pretty impressive for these little guys. From Allie Hart, yeah, take a break and chill. Seems most of us are headed off early today too. Guess we're all extra sleepy today. Yeah, we are a little all sleepy today. 40 frogs? You know what? 40 times 2 plus 15 is 95. So I still think you're the frog TM. Maybe way off. Because I'm the only one to vote, that does mean that you're the one to win? Yes, that does. Allie Hart, you have been the frog TM for 3 consecutive streams. Congratulations. That is a very high title. And I hope you hold it proudly. Well, I hope you have a good night and or day, depending. Make sure you get some water. Make sure you stretch. Oh, wait, no. Make sure you get some water. Make sure you touch some grass. And most importantly, make sure you stretch. You are the froggiest, Allie Hart. Thank you so much for joining me.